sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to
city flowing with lights as we get a great look at beautiful downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's a road game for the Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers, playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And a wide open look for Irving. And a pick up. Off the rim, but it sinks right in. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Harrison and Smith with the assist that time.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Durant with a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Durant's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Irving for 3, and that one's good. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Passes it to Westbrook. Down low, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Outside Durant. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Clock at 6. Durant attacking, and the layup falls. He's got 8. For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him. We'll start off the...
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity, and then boom, right to the rack.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Now LeBron, after Westbrook's missed 3. Smith right side. goes, jamming that one home.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting.
That jam!
You always said if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Hey, Mama said that, huh?
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Roberson. And he hits it and gets back down the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Cantor dishes to Foy. Here's Waiters.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. Love with a wide open look. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Love's got 5 points so far. And Waiters has it in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The trade. Love can't hit.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
6 to shoot. Here's Foy. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. That's good.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off from this one, right?
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
And Cleveland making a change.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that number.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. And Kyle Singler, basically a three-point marksman. He really lost minutes after the trade to the Thunder last season. A second-round pick by Detroit a few years back. He's always averaged over 20 minutes a game. But with the Thunder, he was kind of banished to the end of the bench, and his play reflected that.
The drive by James and stolen by Payne. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. Nice shot by Singler.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Kicks it out to James. To the right side. Three-pointer. Dellavedova. Good on the shot. Dellavedova's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McGarry passes to Collison. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he did. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his...
I put all the pressure on me.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Irving attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Westbrook with a wide-open look. That's
in the middle of last year's playoff. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
That's good. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando period. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder. And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Adams. And it's Ibaka in for Roberson. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, this says even more about LeBron, that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. And no matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
Thunder trailing by 9. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start this season. His return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
Waiters dishes to 4. The open shot, Durant. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Love penetrating, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere. And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you can see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Voy kicks to Cantor. Pass to Waiters. Dishes to 4. Here's Singler. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.